Hey guys, thanks for tuning into What I Know Now. Today we're going to talk about retirement and what your plan is, or if you have a plan. I know a lot of us don't at this point.
I don't have a secure plan for later, and I don't want to wake up at 70 or 75 and be like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
That's the rub. I mean, it's like, they say, I don't know who these financial wingnuts are, or responsible people, but they say when you're 50, you should have a plan. Like, even if it's, obviously at this point, in your 40s, you should have a 401k and a retirement and a,
IRA and
IRA and all these retirement funds that you contribute to regularly. But they also say you should have a plan, as in where are you going to go if you get if your husband has Alzheimer's at 62. We got to be ready. It's coming. It's not coming. Or the alternative sucks if it's not coming.
Right. And I think the reason it's on your mind too is because your dad, right?
Yes.
Well, it's
right. So I think you should discuss with your partner or, with yourself, if you don't have a partner, of what you want to do, where you see yourself at each stage, at the stage of okay, when do you want to retire? And when do you want to downsize? And where are you going when you can't live in your house anymore? Mm-hmm. And get yourself on a list. Seriously.
I know.
Get on a list of a retirement home. You put yourself on a retirement list of 50 because you are hopefully going to be 85 at some point. And you're not going to be able to climb stairs, and your spouse will perhaps have died. You know what I'm saying? You just have to be prepared. It's just about preparing. You use it. These are funny things.
I think getting into these retirement places is as tough as getting into high school or college. So it's probably a really good idea at 49.
You're thinking it seems absurd right now.
No, yes and no. No, I think it's absurd that I'm already at this age, right? So I can't even believe that. So first I have to.
Right. Fair enough. Yes.
That's why I think I'm laughing, because I'm just thinking wait a minute, maybe I'm physically there, but I have not caught up. I feel like I'm still 30 or I don't know. Whatever.
But that's great. That's the way you should feel. There are a lot of people who are it's just this cutoff. They can't imagine that they're 85 when they're 85.
Yeah.
So they're well, I'll move out when I'm infirm. And you're
I know.
I think that's what we do as people. I'm 46, but I definitely think of myself as 38, 40, maybe.
Yeah. Life goes by fast, and then the next thing you know, oh my gosh, I'm 70. Wow. It is, again, kind of going back to what we talk about a lot, about being responsible for yourself, but independent and having choices.
Having choices. It's not about going to the place. It's about,
I can go there if I need to.
Exactly.
And I think if you sign up for one of those places where you have your own little apartment, but there's social things and you can have friends, and I don't know, it always kind of seems like a nice idea to me.
I agree. And it starts that way. A lot of these places are big enough where it starts that way, where you have your own apartment, where you have your own house, even, to more of a dementia.
Okay.
If that's your particular problem. They have a section in a department for each level of decay.
I don't like where this is subject. No wonder nobody's talking about this.
I know. People are going to be oh, retirement, delete.
I think we need to rework this plan. And it's, we get a group of us, we move to Paris, we drink, we have boyfriends.
Right. It's got to be one floor, though. One floor.
Parisian flat.
To the loft. I'll be Blanche in go. It's really, I think about starting the conversation so you're not left with, just a sense of like, how did we screw this up so badly? And I've always said to my children, I will never do that to you.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wouldn't want to be a burden to my children. And I want them to feel, so that's the other thing about being responsible and sort of making a plan. I mean, I like this in all areas of my life, whether I'm thinking about retirement or anything, retirement or just living, is having choices. I just think having choices are the key.
Right.
You never want to feel trapped.
Right.
By your decision. Yeah.
Terrible. And the only way you can have choices is with preparation.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just, I think at our age, anytime around now, 40s, early 50s, it's about starting a conversation that is not necessarily comfortable. And then taking baby steps towards it.
And it doesn't take a whole lot, and it doesn't have to be depressing. It's sort of like, okay, let's get whether putting X amount away a month, even though if it's a tiny bit, or I'm putting my name on this list, or, having your will done. I mean, it's not something you have to spend a lot of time on every day. It's just making a few decisions. And like you say, maybe adding to them as you get older. Thanks for tuning in this week, and have a great one. And we'll see you next week.